Welcome back. Joining us now here on set at ACC Kickoff, Damon Claiborne had nearly 1,600 all-purpose yards last year. Just 14 touchdowns, no big deal. Some of the best in the ACC. I'll start with this. We all said it. We're so happy you're back and in Winston-Salem this year. Why? Why did you stay? Coaching change? I'm sure there were people calling your phone. Why did you want to stay?
Yeah, I mean, I'll talk to almost every school in the country when, Coach Carson stepped down. But, just really getting around Coach Dicker was really, the main thing for me. When we first talked, he wanted to help me as a man. You know what I mean? It was solely like, how can I help you off the field, become a better person? And so having somebody in my corner who wanted to see me more as as a leader, as somebody who can really inspire more than just by playing with football has definitely been something that allowed me to stay. And Coach Dicker energy is just through the roof.
Yeah.
When this guy comes up here later, you'll see he's very high energy guy, loves to win, a high character, and just really fun to be around.
What was his plan for you on the field? Because you say you talked to every school in the country almost. I'm sure they laid out plans for you. What did he tell you that got you excited about the season?
Yeah, I mean, coming in, he told me that, the offense was going to be built around me. And so, having a coach come in and say that, and then actually going through the spring and going through the fall and actually seeing that definitely allowed me to develop, a more trustworthy relationship with him also. So during that process, while I'm getting to still read him and learn him, I'm also developing trust because everything he's telling me in the meeting, he's actually showing me in person. And so, just really was it was just easy after that to continue to just want to be here and be involved.
But you're also turning down money.
Yeah.
Because it's not like we all know Wake's not dishing out a ton of NIL money. Well, let me see that. What? You getting something now. He's doing all right.
He's doing okay.
Yeah. God, I need surgery or something. Yeah.
But also factoring that in, the money aspect of it all. Was it just the family atmosphere you didn't want to leave as well?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've been at Wake for 3 years, going on 4 now, and so I built my my family community, in Wake Forest, and so having to go somewhere else and having to readjust, I knew as a freshman how tough that was for me. And although I've grown up and I've matured a lot, I still just wanted to be comfortable for my last year and be where my feet's at. And although the change was definitely something that was very surprising, it's something that we all needed for a long time.
There's another big deal happening in December you just told me about. What's happening in December for you?
Graduating.
You graduate, and that's a big deal.
That's
a Wake Forest degree is
Yeah.
a huge deal, and
100%.
it's a lifelong journey, lifelong relationships. I know that's certainly factored in to those decisions as well, and what will happen when you're 40 years old,
100%.
not 22, 21 years old. Let's talk about more of your skill set, because you're a bad boy on that field, and you're a great running back, a great return man, just a really versatile piece there. Now the whole world knows that.
100%.
So what is that challenge going to be like for you when they do try to stack the box, or where they do try to single out and put maybe faster or whatever guys locked on you? What's your mindset when you see that?
100%. And now that the world knows that I can play ball, my biggest thing coming into this season is staying consistent. Whatever I could do to help the Deeks win is what I'm for. So if teams want to come stack the box and if we got to throw the ball for, Carlos or, Sterling to have a day, then I'm all for that. I'll put on film what I got to put on film to get to where I got to go. But right now I'm just focused on, the next game, the next rep, the next play. And so, having that mindset is definitely what I'm for, and just excited for what's to come next.
I love that attitude.
And you talked about wanting to be where you're comfortable. We all know Wake Forest is a developmental program, so Coach Clausen did a heck of a job developing guys. How has your game changed, or how have you changed as a person from day one on campus to where you are now?
Yeah, I would say day one on Wake Forest campus, my approach to it was kind of like stepping on, a big campus and, doing whatever. But, word travels fast around that little campus. And so, if I went out and did something not in the oral of the team, Coach Clausen was on me. And so having Coach Clausen and John Hunter in my corner definitely allowed me to establish winning habits and, putting the main thing, keeping the main thing, and knowing that, football is the main thing and all the other stuff shouldn't matter. And so having somebody who was strong on being disciplined to the players and allowing us to see that, this is just not about us, it's bigger than us, was definitely cool to see. And Coach Clausen definitely instilled that in me for 3 years while being here.
And we all love Coach Clausen, and the things he did at Wake Forest, truly tremendous. Certainly, I think, put in a better place than once he found it when he, decided to leave and move on. How are they different, though? You know, with Coach and you know, what Coach Clausen was, and you said, you know, some change was good, things of that nature. So take us in the locker room a little bit.
Yeah,
and
so
what's the differences?
One of the big differences is like team meetings where Coach Clausen kind of walked in. You could hear a pin drop, very quiet. He was the only one who, you know, talked. When Coach Dicker comes in, you know, music's going, we're shooting around, energy, everybody's yelling, screaming. We have something called Wake the Deke, so every morning, early in the morning, we scream to the top of our lungs till we can't no more. You know, and so just having a coach coming in and pushing that narrative that, you know, the energy matters, you know what I mean? And which, you know, sometimes I could come in and I could be, you know, down a little bit, but just, you know, stepping into those team meetings environment and seeing that and hearing my teammates get riled up like that is definitely exciting.
It's pretty drastic change, Taylor.
The juice, as Coach Dickert likes to call it.
Juice.
Tell us one thing about Coach Jake Dickert that you've learned that we don't know. Is there like a fun
give us some
fact,
firepower
a
for
quirk,
later.
something about him?
Yeah, I mean, so the other day we had dinner at his crib, and I didn't know that he soaks his burgers in Sprite before he cooks them.
Huh?
I guess it's a Wisconsin thing.
Huh?
But yeah,
This is a grill
And what?
master over
in
here,
Sprite.
so.
And Sprite. I guess it's a Wisconsin thing.
Before
How did it taste?
Before I say something else, how was it?
Oh, it was great.
Oh.
It was great. Coach Dicker could cook some burgers now. He could cook some burgers. It was great.
Write that down in your
Never heard
notes and
that
ask
one
Coach
before.
later today.
Like, am I intrigued enough to try it?
Yes.
That's like, okay, give me some more detail. How long are they soaked for?
I don't know how long they're soaked.
All right, so I got to ask him. We'll
Yeah,
ask him
yeah.
that.
All right.
100%.
That's a great little nugget
Yeah.
right there. Also, gone are the days of the slow mesh. Dave Clausen, that was the specialty there. So we're
mesh.
moving forward, and you have a
Great
new
point.
offensive coordinator. What is this offense going to look like now? You're at the center of it, too.
Yeah, 100%. You know, Coach Robbie Zell coming in was definitely a great attribute to this program. The guys he's been around and been able to, you know, coach and, you know, being under Nick Saban and, you know, being able to say, hey, when Derrick Henry, you know, won the Heisman, we had to give him the ball this many times. You know what I mean? So hearing stories like that and being in tune with somebody who's seen it at the highest level is definitely cool. And so, and then being the center of it, being the face of it, you know, when a play is needing to be made, just knowing that those coaching staff is trying to come to one to make that play is definitely something that I live for and I'm super excited to, you know, explore once the season get here.
What's your relationship like with those big guys up front? Because that's been a mainstay too. You know, you've seen some great players play on the offensive line, the Beef Boys, you know, and the things that they've been able to accomplish. What are you excited about that unit up front?
I would say this is the closest this unit has ever been.
Really?
Just due to the fact Coach Dicker pushing that. You know what I mean? These old linemen are gritty and tough, big boys. You know, if you'll see the season when you come out and watch them, these guys got the will to win, the will to want to win. You know, and so just being around people with that mindset, with the will to win and not to lose mindset is definitely something that we need here because we need a change ASAP.
Yeah, ASAP. Okay, something that I do want to note because you deserve some credit. College Football 26 video game just came out. Your speed is a 96.
Ooh.
Tied for fastest overall.
Oh, my God.
What do you think about that?
That was pretty cool to see.
Is it pretty accurate?
Probably a little faster now, but
So maybe more of a 97.
yeah,
Come on.
97,
Come on.
And overall a 91, tied for the 8th best running back, second
It's a
best
beast,
in the
man.
ACC. How are we feeling about that score?
Work to be done?
Work to be done.
Yeah, you said.
Work to be done.
Watch me.
Man,
work.
90 plus is crazy. That's great.
Are you an athlete? Because, look, a lot of running backs that I've played with, that's all they can do is run the ball. They can't shoot. They can't dribble. They can't do anything
Play
else.
golf?
Barely
You play
can
golf
catch.
or anything?
Are you an overall good athlete all
Yeah,
around?
I mean, it just depends on the day. I went to
That's
Coach,
a no.
Yeah, I went to Coach Dickers the other day and got on the hoops and, you know, tweaked out a little bit. Had a good day out there, so it was fun. But, yeah, golf swing, still working on it.
Yeah,
I think
me too.
So
me
were
too,
they. It's
me
okay.
too.
playing
Well,
golf in that
he's
heat
not.
is ridiculous. But, yeah, I'm growing for sure.
Hey, Damon, we are so happy to have you back and to watch you this upcoming season because I know you were great last year,
Yeah.
but you're only going to be greater this year. So thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.